Are you in your 30s and not being able to find the one?
I am the one.
Is there too much pressure to get married to somebody while you have nobody to get married to? Or is it just society and people poking you day in and out and that made you think that it's about time?
But I'm 31. I think it's a high time.
Well, hey, welcome back to yet another episode of POV with Pallavi, where I bring in these culturally diverse topics that affects you and me and the society at large. This is your host Pallavi at 94.3 Radio 1. And what am I serving you with today? Grey divorces. Do you know what's trending in China right now? Friendship marriages, or as I would like to call them, survival marriages, because Auntie Wang won't just shut up about your biological clock. You know what? I would like you to picture this. You're in your 30s, successful, thriving, having the time of your life, and your idea of a romantic evening could just be getting a little cozy up in your own bed, alone, and maybe watching a crime thriller, right? Life's good, you're having the time of your life, but then there's this person who exists at your home, which is your mom, who thinks you're going to die in the next 2 months alone. So what do you do in a situation like this? You fall for the trap and get married to a complete stranger. No, you don't do that. You enter grey divorce. Now, I know it's a new term in India and people don't really know about it, but it's not a 50 Shades sequel to middle-aged divorces. It's actually this brilliant, borderline, insane social hack where two friends are getting married to each other. Not for lust, not for love either, but just to shut up their extended family. Crazy, right? Well, let me bring in some facts in place. A new trend is gaining a lot of popularity in China lately, where two friends are getting married to each other to avoid the complete bullshit family pressure. Yes, you heard me right. It's called friendship marriages equals grey divorces. Now, what basically happens in a friendship marriage is two friends get married to each other. They live together, obviously, but they don't fall for each other. That's the deal. Apart from that, they support each other with finances, share independence. But the big deal out here is when either of them finds a true partner, a true romantic partner, they are allowed to leave. And that's what China is calling a grey divorce. In my opinion, I feel these couples know that this is a temporary agreement. That's how they fall for it in the first place. And the deal is quite simple, right? When either of them falls in love with someone else, they can just leave. No drama, no custody battles, but just one of them goes like, hey, you know what? I think I met someone I think I'm in love with and they might want to end this. And the other one goes like, you know what? I will email the lawyer. And that's the positivity of this entire thread, that two people, or more so two friends, decide to come together. And it feels more like the ultimate friendship bracelet, but it's legally binding. And you know what's even more exciting? What people in India think about this. So I'm gonna go ask around people.
So I think from the studies that I have seen and read about, grey divorces work for people because women are more financially independent now and they can look after themselves and they don't need men to do that for them. Having said that, I feel divorces in general is something that can be avoided if both parties think of love as a verb. It doesn't happen organically, you have to make an effort.
I think friendship and marriages are two things that go hand in hand. You have to be best friends with the person that you get married to. So if you get married to someone who you're just trying to be friends with till you find someone you love, you probably will fall in love with them because you spend so much time with them. Very complicated concept and doesn't work with me. And I'm someone who doesn't take breaks either. I don't believe in taking a break. If you are with someone, you're with someone. If you're not, you're not. So just keep it simple and don't do all this nonsense.
So I don't really have an opinion on this. I just think that this is basically an Indian concept. Like, why would you get married to your friends just to show your family that, oh my god, I am, like being in the societal norms or something like that. So I think this is my stance on it. But yeah, no more opinions.
And honestly, there's a kind of tragic brilliance to it, because it's not like people don't believe in love anymore, but they're just trying to buy themselves some time and not get emotionally mugged by their own relatives, right? Because let's face it, love is hard and society is so noisy. And sometimes to win the game is to only play it so well. And with that, I think we need to give a round of applause to this new trend that is growing so much popularity in China, which is called grey divorces. And with that, it's also my time on today's POV with Pallavi. So if you liked what I just spoke to you about, comment down your thoughts below, because we would like to have a conversation right here on 94.3 Radio 1's official YouTube page. I'm your pal Pallavi. Be right back.
One world, your station.